In this video, we're talking about transferring your skills from the practice range out to the golf course. Hey everybody, Scott Hogan coming to you here from the Scott Hogan Golf Performance Center. We're here in Joliet, Illinois, and we're talking about something I think is very common, which is how do you transfer your skills from the practice area to the golf course. Many times, my students, this time of year, we're getting ready. We're hoping the good weather is going to be coming, so we're starting to get ready for this, where we're going to have to go out and play golf and actually try to shoot good scores with the skills we've learned over the winter. Now, as we go through that, there's a little bit of a shift in how we practice. So what we're going to start doing, and this is great for anybody, not just if you're going from winter to back out to the golf course, but anytime you're going from practice to playing. The first thing we want to start doing is realizing that now we're going to have some expectations. We have to start seeing what's a good shot, what's not a good shot. So we're going to be working on a drill that we do. This is a 47-yard pitch shot. We're off a fairway lie, so it's a good lie. And based on the statistics that we have up on the wall, we see that shot, for my level of player, I need to hit this about 10 feet or so from the hole to really be at about what's average. So because we're inside, we don't have all of our senses. We don't get to feel the wind. We don't get to feel the lie. We don't know how the green's reacting all the time. We're actually going to give a 5-foot buffer and say, all right, now I want to hit it within 15 feet or so. So the way we score this game is we start saying, all right, we're going to give you points for achieving certain tasks. So from this location, since at my skill level, I would expect to hit the green a huge majority of the time, I'm going to have 0 points if I hit the green, but if I hit it within my target distance of 15 feet, I'm going to give myself a point. Now, if I beat my target distance by 6 feet or more, so if I get 9 feet or less, I'm going to give myself 3 points. All right, so we're going to start there. If I miss the green from here, I lose 3 points. All right, so again, how are we emphasizing the scoring? Well, from here, it's a disaster to miss the green. Okay, that's not a really good shot. And then it's okay to hit it on. We really want to start getting this ball close. From this distance, we want to start thinking about getting the ball up and in as we go. So there's more points the closer we get. So we'll take that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hit the shot. Okay, so I hit my 47-yard shot. It's going pretty good right at the flag. Actually, really good. I'll take that all day. And we just hit that to 4 feet. 4 feet. So obviously a really good shot. I exceeded my expectations. I exceeded my expectations for the shot. So now, what do I have to do? From there, I've got to take that, and we're going to come over here. I'm going to grab my putter and a golf ball. And I've got to move on up here to our 4-foot spot. All right, it's going to be right about there. So now I've got to actually make the putt. Again, my goal is to get this shot up and in. My expectations for this putt, our scoring system varies based on where you hit the wedge shot. So I've now hit it to 4 feet. My scoring system is very simple. I either make it and I get 1 point. If I miss it, I lose 1 point. Now let's say I hit it all the way back to 12, 15 feet, okay? At 15 feet, as we do this one, this is still a putt. Again, your make percentage is going to go way down, but it's still a reasonable putt where we say, all right, I'd like to try to get this one and make it. My mindset's to make it. So we give a 3-pointer for a make. We give 1 point if you hit it past the hole, but you're still within 24 inches behind the hole. So you're getting into that mindset again of, I'm not going to leave this short. I really would like to make this 15-footer. So there's a 1-point penalty if you leave it short. You actually lose a point for leaving it short of the cup. And then we do go and finish it out. And if you 3-putt it from this distance, you lose 5 points. All right. Now let's say we hit that wedge a little bit farther away. We got out to 20 feet. Okay, our scoring system again would change. we would actually change it to where a make is now worth more points. It's worth 5 points instead of 3. 3-putt's still -5 points because no matter where you are on the green, 3-putting is just the worst thing you can do. It's a real score killer. All right, that's our belief as we go from here, especially for hitting wedge shots. And then we've changed it now. You actually get 3 points if you're within 2 feet beyond or short. Because again, we're going to get that ball close enough. If you finish outside of the zone, there's no penalty now for that. Again, just if you 3-putt it, you have the ultimate penalty -5. So you can see as we go through, it's a variable score system, but I think that's important. You do have to learn it. You do have to pay attention to it because as I go through each shot in golf, when I go out to play, we always have to start thinking about what's a good result, what's a bad result. That's how we start planning out our shots. So if I'm going to hit a shot from 4 feet, I need to be thinking differently than if I'm hitting one from 40 feet. If I'm 40 feet away on the green, I don't need to be hitting and trying to make it. I need to be thinking about how am I going to 2-putt and adjust accordingly. Same thing goes for when we hit our wedges. When I hit my wedge, if I'm 47 feet, my goal is way different than if I'm 100 yards. And sorry, 47 yards. If I'm 100 yards, my goal is different. All right. So we're always adjusting based on where we're at. And if we start realizing how variable golf is, it's not a robotic game. We're not robotic people. I think all of a sudden you're going to start seeing, hey, I can start taking myself out to the golf course. I can start doing what I was doing inside as opposed to just hitting a 7-iron right down the center line and baby draws and then wondering why it's not getting outside because that whole mental thinking part is just not there with it. So again, a game like this, there's many ways to adjust it, many ways to apply it to other areas of the game. Something that you want to use as you keep going forward and start trying to get ready for going to the golf course from the range is how can you start transferring your skills with some simulations of what the golf course is going to be like. All right, try this. Hopefully it helps you with your score. A great way to keep the score. We play 9 holes of this. Our goal is to finish, if you're a 90 shooter, we want to finish with a positive score. If you're an 80 shooter, we're going for 5 points after 9 holes. And if you're going lower than that, we're trying to get to 10 points or more. So it's a great way to start scoring the game and hopefully shooting lower scores.